It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the
It's a West versus East contest here in the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, as the Bulls play one at home. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. You take a look at the Warriors. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
And well, for the Warriors, this has been a terrible way for them to kick off their year. They have to find a way to get back on track soon before this season gets away from them.
And there was such high hopes for them in the preseason. It's hard to believe how quickly these losses are piling up.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Anthony. Beasley out there with Gortat, and it's Mills, and it's Evans in at the 2.
Well, you think about a guy like Carmelo Anthony, who had for the entirety of his career been the franchise player. But since leaving New York, he's been more than willing to accept that supporting role.
And it's Irving with the ball for Chicago. Winslow with it. Irving looking over the floor. Makes it off the glass.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
Well, Kevin, they're going to keep it simple tonight. He wants to run everything through the low post. He told me physically we're the stronger team. We need to use that strength to our benefit. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Irving, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Over Beasley. Irving can't get it to go.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Evans. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Now, here is Irving, covered by Mills. That doesn't go in either for Irving. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Settling into the new season now, Doris. Some teams really finding that groove and their rhythm. Talk about what they can do to maintain that. Sometimes it's easier to get there, but then to maintain it becomes the real chore.
Right, and that's where coaching comes into play. Guys trying to pull the right string, play the right notes with their teams. And obviously, one of the most important things you can have on a night-by-night basis is energy, consistent energy on the defensive end. If you stay in the moment, you focus on the next play. I know 82 games can be a grind, Kev, but if you break it down into smaller chunks, it becomes much more manageable.
Good idea. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And that one is good by Beasley.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Now here is Ibaka. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
Boy, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
And Mills kicks to Anthony. To the middle. Gortat misses.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
The things Kyrie Irving can do with the basketball are just jaw-dropping. Doris, a gifted ball handler.
Well, he will go down as one of the best dribblers to ever play the game. Creative, consistent, quick with every move. He is fun to watch, Kev.
Now here's Anthony. A 14-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. Shoots over Winslow. And too long on the shot.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it's all evened up.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Healed against Evans. Play simply drains it in at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 2. And we'll be back.
2011, I came into the league.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Winslow, and it's Vucevic, and it's Ibaka in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Good.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. And that one drops.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
Mills passes to Anthony. And Mills kicks to Beasley. Back to Mills. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
I mean, you'd have to question their effort, Greg. They did a great job at penetrating and kicking out. The defense simply wasn't up to the task.
Evans outside. Now here's Mills. D right on him. That shot misses. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And here we go. Ibaka down low. He's up against Beasley.
You know, and Serge Ibaka, a player who kind of came into the league as a defensive stopper, shot blocker. You know, still has great length and can bother shots, but not the prolific shot blocker he once was, as the focus has become more on the offensive end.
And with Ibaka at one point would average almost 4 blocks a game.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard for any player to maintain a pace that high at this stage. Ibaka's done well to adjust, I think, his capabilities and make sure he can still have an impact on defense. The block numbers won't ever be as gaudy as they once were, but he is still causing problems for shooters.
Chicago leading. Outside Irving. Shoots over Mills. And the Bulls with another miss. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Anthony finds Beasley. Got a piece of it. Outside Irving. In the corner, it's Hield. A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. Ibaka, the pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ibaka. The pass to Winslow. And again, no good by Chicago.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he can make that, but that particular distance is not his specialty. Oh, he is one hard player to deal with at the offensive end.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Now, Steve Kerr has talked about the emotional and spiritual fatigue that can set in for a Warriors team that has now played in 4 straight finals. And remember, Steve Kerr knows a thing or two about this from his years with the Chicago Bulls. They simply have to fight through it.
Well, a great rebounding small forward can give any team an X factor. Let's look at a few guys who have been playing that role over the course of the last month. Third is Carmelo Anthony.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' game. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
Yeah, this is a very physical group of players, and all with a great nose for the ball. They don't shy away from getting down low and pounding the boards with the big guys. In fact, they just thrive on it.
And it's Evans missing. The Bulls leading by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Winslow kicks to Hield over Evans. The rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hield against Evans. Over Hield. And that'll do it for the first half. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. They asserted themselves nicely in the second quarter and now have a fairly comfortable 5-point lead here at halftime. And Kenny and
welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago, a time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. They've got Beasley, Mills out there with Tyreke Evans. Then it's Anthony, and it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
Mills looking it over. Beasley with a clean look, sinks the three-pointer. Beasley's got 7 points in the game. You know, Doris, the ability to beat the defender off the dribble is so important. Who do you think has the quickest first step right now in the league that you've seen personally?
That's a great question, boy, Kev. I'll tell you some guys I wouldn't want to have to contend with on a night by night. No way I want to try to guard the wizardry of Kyrie Irving, or the flat-out end-to-end speed of John Wall, or the incredible explosive athleticism of Russell Westbrook. The deceptive nature of James Harden's game. Please, child, please, I don't want any part of any of those men.
You're getting riled up here. The three. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. That's tipped, and they get it back. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Now here's Mills, covered by Irving. And Mills kicks to Anthony. Steps back and shoots. Buries the jump shot. He's got 7.
You know, his whole career from Syracuse to the NBA, Melo has always been dynamite in the mid-range.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. They get the rebound. The kick out to Irving. In the corner, Winslow with it. With some arc. Gortat with the rebound.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And it's Evans in the corner. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Anthony. Here is Gortat. Mills finds Beasley. Shoots over Winslow. No good from Beasley. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Chicago. 4-point game. Vucevic misses the follow-up. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Anthony against Winslow. Anthony's shot is off.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Left side, Irving. Got it. Good job in the low post. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Irving has been in attack mode all night. This guy is comfortable from any spot on the floor.
Mills passes to Anthony. Drills the three-pointer.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Bulls lead by 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Anthony from the arc. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Irving kicks to Winslow. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range. And now an 8-point Bulls lead. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Hield is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Vucevic, and it's Ibaka, and it's Winslow in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Kicks it to Irving. Here's Vucevic. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Warriors trail by 8. And here's Mills. Evans outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Mills for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. On the wing, Hield. It's rebounded by Golden State. Beasley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hield against Evans. Pass to Gortat. Mills in the corner. Connects from 3-point range. Mills has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Warriors. Now, here is Irving, covered by Mills. And it's Vucevic missing. Warriors trail by 5. Goes up on the block. Jump shot is good that time. Mills has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
Winslow wide open. He fires. And again, Chicago. No good. Outside Anthony. And it's Evans in the corner. Stolen by Winslow. He's got a clear path. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
To the wing right side. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter. Evans dishes to Beasley. Just 5 on the clock. And Anthony gets it to go.
You could see that Melo knew how important it was to get the score there, and he just imposed his will on everyone else.
Now, here is is Irving. Defense is right there. To the inside. Vucevic. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Warriors trail by 4. Evans outside. Passes it to Gortat. Back to Evans. He kicks to Gortat. Golden State moving the ball around. Evans up top. Defended by Ibaka. Now Hield. On the wing, Irving. Tipped away.
And this is not a time to be patient with the basketball.
No, you've got to act quickly here. I mean, look for the quick score and either a fast foul or a steal. No options.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. $15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Hield from outside. That one doesn't drop. Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.